concerned about people in Washington, D.C. searching the internet for people they disagree with, their pictures. So if you don't want to have your picture taken, just if you see somebody with a camera pointed your direction, it's perfectly okay to say, no, not me. That's fine. Okay. I want to read this next part. It's important. The meeting is organized to conduct the business of the club. And we follow our adopted agenda, which we will adopt at this meeting. And at an appropriate time, after our speaker, we may take questions. But this is not an open forum. It is not a place where anybody can just walk in and let us know what it is they believe. Okay? It is here to conduct the club business. And the reason we're talking like lawyers here is that there have been some situations where people think it's okay to come and yell at folks who agree with us. And that's not what this meeting is for. So that's why we're saying those things, because I practiced my sister Miriam Francis from elementary school, you know, that look that they gave. I've got it all practiced. So if somebody gets out of line, I'm going to give them the look, okay? Be careful. I mean, I was a junior high teacher. You know, if you can wrangle 7th and 8th graders, oh my God, okay. Yeah. Okay, so Walt, would you lead us in the pledge, please? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. So let me formally welcome you to the meeting. How many empty seats do we still have back there? Oh, we got a lot. Let me tell you. Yeah. We're good for another 10, I think, or 15. Yeah. 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 Okay. So I didn't set this up very well because I can't see what is on the computer. Yeah. So I'm going to take the microphone over there where I can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I really love this quote from a retired Army General Stanley McChrystal that said, "You can't roll up your sleeves while you're wringing your hands." And there's been far too much hand wringing in the Democratic Party, we know. It would seem to be wise counsel for Democrats to consider. Isn't it easier to roll up your sleeves if you aren't pointing your fingers at somebody? So we need to get to work, and that's what we've been doing in the club. And as an example of that, we got great PR on this new Substack, The Truth OC, which covered and reported on one of our rallies and took pictures and quoted one of our members. And so it's really exciting to see that, that we're getting coverage by these groups. So you might want to write that down and check it out. And we are ever so proud of the work setting up our Young Democrats group in Canyon Dams. JJ, where are you? I know JJ's here somewhere. Stand up, JJ. Stand up, JJ. I see you. Okay. So they have another meeting on Thursday, the 24th at Gamecraft. What's the top 8 that you'll accept in your meeting, JJ? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody born after I was? No, that's too much. No 80-year-olds. Yeah. Yeah, you're going the wrong direction, sweetheart. Yeah, we love it. We have tried for so many years to get this going, and your energy is fabulous. Thank you. So this is our agenda, and we get all of the business of the club done in one fell swoop, okay? So we're going to vote on the agenda, the quorum, the minutes, the treasurer's report, and the motion to adjourn right now, in a minute. And we do all of that to get it out of the way in one vote, okay? But first, let me show you the treasurer's report. Ken, raise your hand. Ken Johnson, our treasurer, is a saint, a giant among men. He does a great job because we have to report to both the federal and state fair practices people. Our balance as of 3/31 was $42,911.39. Pretty damn good. Yay. Of course, we're going to blast through that pretty quickly when we start supporting candidates. So all those $5 for grab bags may seem like chump change to you, but it really adds up. So thank you to our fundraising team. Okay, so I need a motion to adopt the agenda and all of the items that are checked. I saw Marty's hand go up. And who else? Yell out so the secretary knows your name.
Stacy Holmes.
Stacy Holmes, thank you. Okay, all in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Okay, good. See that look from Sister Marian Francis is already working. So. Okay. Okay. So Anne, do you want to say something about Anne just left? Send Anne in. Send Anne in. Anyway. Yeah. And I'm here. Okay, so this is what's on the screen, Ann.
Oh, okay, membership. Alrighty, right now we have 481 paid members. 111. So we'll kind of be keeping you on our eyesight. Our goal this year is at least 500. Well, I think we'll get there for 481. I think our goal should be 600. Yeah. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for that. Our community partner next month. Oh, by the way, thank you for everything you brought this month for Orangewood, the data collection. If you are new tonight, our community outreach is a little offshoot of the club. For every month, we do a collection drive and working on a problem in the area because Democrats believe in helping others, not just the rich, but others who are needy. And so next month, we're going to be collecting for the Ronald McDonald House. That is the hospital. I don't even know if you realize there's one there. People who have children who are having long-term surgeries and care there can go up and stay in a couple of bedrooms they have, a bathroom they can take a shower. And so they need things like the square boxes of Kleenex, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, and snack sizes of really healthy snacks. You know, things that are Velveeta bars, Nature Valley, cheese and crackers, things that are healthy. So you can bring them and drop them off in the hall. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, in addition to running this meeting as a favor to our chair, who is now in Australia or New Zealand, I'm not sure which, I'm also chair of the field team, which I've been working on since I joined the club. So we have a number of events coming up. We have a training session for anybody who's interested in finding out how we contact voters and convince voters to vote, to register, and to get involved. And you don't have to have any prior experience, and you don't have to promise to volunteer for anything. We just like you to come and learn as much as you can. We do have a limit on how many people can be there, and you have to be a member. So on the back of your agenda, there is a list of upcoming events with the QR codes, so you can sign up for this. And then the other big thing is we're, of course, focusing on Laguna Hills, which we've told you about in prior meetings. So we're going to have a rally in Laguna Hills on May 3rd. And prior to that, they're going to have a sign making party, which is Gangs of Fun. And then on May 17th, we're going to be walking the precincts in Laguna Hills. And then at those, when we knock on doors, we're inviting people to a house party in Laguna Hills on May 31st at Phyllis Roberts' house. Okay, so if you want to get involved and you're interested, you can contact the community rep on the field team, Mike Ebell, Walt Lawson, Holly Manja, and Jim and Janice Bax. And now the queen of voter registration is going to come up and talk to us about voter registration. That's you. So you can just push that button when you want to move it. And I'm sorry, she had beautiful green slides, and when I imported them, all the beautiful green stuff went away. I'm sorry.
Just for the newer members, I want to give you like a 30-second history as it relates to voter registration. Back in 2016, when Donald Trump won, we all looked at each other and said, we have to flip our seats and we have to flip the house. And, you know, at that time, the congressional seat was never, had never been done. And Orange County was red at the time.
It just hit the arrow. The right hand one.
Okay. So that's when Louise started the field team, Sarah started doing postcarding, Laura was doing canvassing back then on paper. Remember, we didn't even have phones. And I started voter registration. And in that 2 years, we did probably 50 events. We registered 600 Democrats. I also worked with 5 other clubs in South County, so we spread it out through there. And we worked with the youth guidance and registered over 1,000 Democrats there. And then we flipped the seat, Katie Portman. And a year later, I registered 19 we flipped 14. Up through 2020, our momentum. People. Yeah. So, here in we only have a lot of those people don't really know for. So, yeah, I came from the teacher. Just- so- And still on the city and by people who use our on community scale to the 45 yeah um the city. Um, and also, we have some ethnic populations, they have events. So what I'm trying to find, my ask here tonight is for what I'm calling voter registration coordinator, where, you would find a event in your area, either one event, and then
Can't
you
be that
replicate
close.
those events.
Yeah.
And it's kind of commercial, that, your schedule, we can take time, and our block. So, Carol Hope is gonna pass out the, I have this voter register activity interest form. And there, you can sign it.
I mean, you can't, no, don't touch that. The whole thing. You gotta move away. Just move away and let me put this back where it was. It's okay. Here, put it back here.
By email.
I understand. I understand. This is just sensitive. Go ahead and sit down. Okay, Marty. Just yak and I'll move it. I'll move it. Just go ahead.
That's fine. Okay, so we have over our sustainable voters program, and it's for people who. Anyway, so far we have 80.
Yeah, I screwed up. I did.
Sustainable voters of ours, they've given us an extra $4,560. Really happy.
Just go back that way.
Then on July 30th.
June.
June 29th, that's Green Social. We'll fix that. Okay, so 2 o'clock. And that for your kids, for the grandkids, for the neighbors' kids. That'll be fun, we can start ice cream, coffee, sure, it'll be fun, that'll be all the ideas, there'll be loads and loads. Okay, same thing happened on the candidates forum on July 30th, I believe that's a Wednesday, that'll be here, and again, I have to be here at 6:30, you have to be here at 7. So, we're gonna have the candidates who are running for, 40th. To beat Mount Kim. Not happy, I was like, "Oh, you gotta be nothing." We have to really good candidates from, all the plans in the day, informed decisions about who wants to run it in Washington. And then, on the 17th, hold down. We're gonna have chili and stuff, and we're gonna have a lady teaching us how to audience. Market comments for all that's. Yeah, that'll be on the patio. Thank you for tonight, we have 4 nights left. So if anybody's got an extra come, you can have them all. Come up after, and then our merch maiden has brought some of our teachers, our club teachers, who got limited sizes. She's wrong. But limited sizes, but after the meeting, if you're interested in buying a t-shirt, we'll be able. Thank you so much.
Are you gonna be outside or in here? Okay, whatever. Okay, no, take your time, we're fine.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start by golfing.
The Orange County. I was earlier. I'm here.
Oh, more than that.
Hey, we are Thank you for coming. So, what do you see the great person?
Stand there. No, you can't stand there. You have to.
Because we want to make sure we get community newsletters about each city. I just want to tell you about the big happy report. The board is approved affordable housing project. It'll be 50 units. 50 units. Some units will be permanent support housing. And natural support will be the partners. Down here. For the three goals and the reforms. The seats combined and the joint contract. And it's actually a very nice. And new bins, and you need to go online, and like first you can see our new something. You should use. City, and put in your address, see what the things are going to do. Another thing is candidates. Putting candidates in my course, we candidates in the room. We have three districts in my course. District 2 is Benjamin U. Benjamin U. He has 2 charges against him for this. And 1 charge for violation of the restraining order. Oh my God. So he And now just. Yeah. And this report, Mark Miller, it is also turned out, but I'm not sure it's kind of like. And, anything else?
Nothing from Mission Viejo? Where is she? Kathy, do you want to say anything about Mission Viejo? Not too long. Yeah. But short but mighty.
How many of you go to the city council meeting? Woo! We need more people at our city council meetings. They, as Kristen will tell you, if they don't see you, they don't hear you. So 3 things I want to tell you that the city council is doing. One is voting. All 5 seats, all 5 districts will be up for election in 2026 because of reasons I won't go into now. Not at least, 3 of those, 2 of those seats are incumbents who are not termed out. We're not going to target those seats. 3 of the seats, 3 districts are termed out. And those, I want to see at least 1 person run in those districts. Because believe me, the Republicans are already handpicking their candidates. So if no one runs against them, that is an automatic seat. So we need people to run for office. I am asking over and over again for the city council to tell us what their plans are for the election. So far, I've been stonewalled on that. The second thing that's happening in Mission Viejo that you're going to want to know about is that the city is installing automatic license plate readers at 44 intersections, supposedly to catch Chilean gangs who are coming from South America to prey on us. But, so for public safety reasons, personally, I resent having my privacy violated. There are also lots of opportunities for misuse of the data that's being collected. So another project kind of spearheaded by Kristen Wilcox, who's my ace reporter over there, a reporter and editor, is there are privacy and oversight committees and legislation that we can enact that will help us make sure that the data that's being collected on us, you and me, people who are driving, is not misused. And what was the last thing I want to talk about? The last thing I want to talk about is our city council 4 members are quite up in arms because we have the temerity to suggest Kristen's idea that Mission Viejo become a sanctuary city. This has, yes, this has Trish Kelly clutching her pearls. So, if this is something that you support, not that they will change their behavior, but the more people who come, like I believe Terry Black came to our last meeting. He got the newsletter at 2 on a Tuesday and showed up at 6, ready to speak.
Yay.
Support. Exactly. And this is what we need to do if we're ever going to make a change in the attitudes and the priorities of our city council. So I hope to see you a week from today in the city council meeting at 6 o'clock at City Hall. Thank you.
Okay, I've been asked by the communications team to let you know that we are going forward. We're only going to have one Facebook that is the official Facebook that is on our website. The Facebook group that was kind of hanging around and taking a lot of time to monitor and so on is like gone. So the board agreed with that, and the communications team is happy they have a lot less work to do. So that's going on. And please be sure to follow us on Facebook. The May meeting, we will have the big room. There won't be any wall there. Yay. And we may be able to go back to having some tables, which I know you all like because you get to visit with your friends. And we're going to have pizza. So it'll be a lot of fun. And we're sorry that this happened, but the truth is that some of us on the board didn't think Democrats would want to be coming to meetings after the last election. We figured you just want to stay home in your jammies and binge watch, you know, HBO or something. But you all showed up, and we were like, damn, where'd they come from? You know, these Democrats are fired up. So that's why that happened.